Hi, my name's Alyssa from Alyssa Engle Cycling. Thank you for joining me for this 25-minute Latin music ride. My husband and I just got back from a week in the Dominican Republic. We were celebrating our 10-year wedding anniversary, so this ride and the music is inspired by our time there. Get ready for some high energy, a lot of time out of the saddle, lots of sprints. You're gonna feel so good when you're done with this and be very proud of yourself because this is a toughie. Grab some water, hop on your bike, and we'll get started. Sitting up nice and tall on the bike. We're gonna do 3 deep breaths in. First breath in, shoulders come up to your ears. Release as you exhale. Second deep breath in, shoulders come back up to your ears. Release them all the way back down as you exhale. Third deep breath. And release. Hands come down into first position. Mild resistance on the bike. Legs are warming up. Body is nice and loose. Breathing is coordinated with your movement. Got about 30 seconds left in our warm-up. Let's add on just a little bit of resistance. I'm really excited about this ride. It's gonna be a little different. As I mentioned in the intro, my husband and I just got back from a week in the Dominican Republic. I took lots of short clips when we were down there of just things that we saw. So you're gonna see some of those interspersed in the very beginning and at the very end of the ride when we've got some flat roads. So I hope you enjoy them. I'm not a professional photographer, so if you would have done something different, that's totally fine. You can reach out to me and let me know if you want. I always like learning more about things I don't know much about. So photography is one of them, but I hope you enjoy. Let's go ahead, get to our first flat road and we can enjoy some of those images. Level 7 on the bike. Cadence should be between 90 and 110. All right, adding on just a touch more resistance so we can come up comfortably out of the saddle, still working in the level 7, come up to a standing run. We're gonna be here for 30 seconds, then moving into some jumps. Hands are out in second position, weight stays centered over your feet. Cadence should be between 75 and 80. Moving into our first set of jumps. You can jump at your own pace or match me. Core should be fully engaged. Legs are strong. Last jump. Stay standing, increase that resistance, coming up to a level 8. Cadence should still be around 75. Stay with it. Heart rate's coming up. We're gonna go into our next segment of jumps. 30 seconds at your own pace, go. Alternate your leading leg with each jump. Movement should feel smooth and controlled. If you're really struggling with those transitions in and out of the saddle, I know it seems a little counterintuitive, but try increasing your resistance. Last jump. Stay up, increase that resistance again, coming up to a level 9. Try to keep your cadence around 70. This should feel challenging. Come on. Heavy resistance on the bike. Last set of jumps. Smooth, controlled motions. Controls coming from your core, power from your legs. Arms are just here for balance. Almost there. Back in the saddle. Grab some water if you need to. We're gonna decrease that resistance just a little bit, coming back down to a level 8. We're gonna be in a seated climb. So even though we took a little resistance off, we still have a good amount of resistance on the bike. Should feel like you're in a seated climb right now. We're gonna be here for about a minute before we add on more resistance again. All right, 60 seconds. Level 8 intensity. Cadence should be between 70 and 75. If you can go over 75, increase your resistance. Hands come out to second. Slide back in the saddle. Scan your body for form. Shoulders should be relaxed, not tight around your ears. Elbows tucked into the body. Knees in line over your big toes. Toes should be relaxed, not balled up inside your shoes. Drink water as you go. Add on more resistance, coming up to a level 9. That's pretty heavy resistance on the bike. We only go up to a level 10 in here. Whew. Slide it back in the saddle. Cadence should be between 65 and 70, and that should be challenging. Legs are feeling uncomfortable, that's okay. We're gonna come up out of the saddle in about 30 seconds, finishing in a standing climb. Stay with it. Keep your cadence where it is. Don't slow down. Legs are strong. All right, we've got about a minute left on this climb. Add on a touch more resistance, come up for a standing climb, hands come out to third. It should feel better being out of the saddle. Even though our hands are out at the end of the handlebars, weight is still centered over my feet. Core is engaged. Cadence should still be around 70, 65 to 70. Keep going. All right, back in the saddle, we're gonna go into another climb, starting out with a little less resistance, so come back down to a level 7. We're gonna do 20 seconds seated climb, 20 seconds standing run, 20 seconds standing climb before we gear up and do that again. We're gonna do that 3 times, level 7, level 8, level 9. Whew, cadence between 75 and 80 right now. All right, come on up, standing run, 20 seconds here. Cadence should still be around 75. Not increasing our resistance quite yet. Hands come out to third, standing climb. Cadence and resistance stay where they are. All right, 20 seconds back in the saddle, gear up to a level 8. Cadence should still be around 75. Feel a little more uncomfortable now. Same speed, more resistance on the bike. It's always gonna be a little harder. Keep going. 20-second run, come back up out of the saddle. Hands are in first or second. Cadence still around 75. Hands come out to third. Don't touch that resistance. Don't slow down. Breathing should be getting a little uncomfortable. Legs are feeling it. Back in the saddle, gear up to a level 9. Same thing, 20-second seated climb. Try to keep your cadence close to 75 still. This should feel really uncomfortable. You've got heavy resistance on the bike and a fast pace. You can do it. 20-second standing run. Same thing, don't touch that resistance. Don't slow down. This is it, guys. Last set here. And we'll go into a little recovery, but not quite yet. Stay with it. Hands come out to third, last 20 seconds. Come on. Keep going. Back in the saddle, decrease our resistance, recover to the end of this song. Whew. Grab some water real quick. We're going into a flat road, level 7 intensity. So moderate resistance on the bike. We're gonna be here for 40 seconds, then moving into an all-out sprint. We're gonna do an inverted sprint though, so we'll add resistance on beforehand. We're gonna do that 3 times. So 40 seconds around a flat road, level 7 intensity. Then we'll come up to a level 9 for 20-second all-out sprint. Right now, cadence should be between 100 and 120. We're moving into our first all-out in about 10 seconds. You ready? Me too. I just got back from vacation. I feel great. All right. Level 9, 20 seconds all out. Go. Legs are burning. Come on, push yourself. 5 seconds. Come on. Back down that pace. Decrease your resistance, coming back down to level 7. Woo, catch your breath. Drink water as you need it. We've got about 25 seconds till our next all-out sprint. We're gonna do the exact same thing 2 more times. Movement should feel smooth. Scan your body, make corrections where you need to. You ready? Level 9 intensity, gear up, go. 20 seconds, all out, come on. Fast as you can go. Don't leave anything back. Come on, come on. Back down that pace. Decrease your resistance. Woo, 40 seconds, flat road. Cadence comes back up to 100 to 120. Flat road, not a recovery. Keep going. Got about 15 seconds till our final all out. Last time, come up to a level 9, heavy resistance, 20 seconds, all out, go. Legs are burning, breathing is labored. Go, 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 come on. Break away from the pack, let's go. And back off. Decrease that resistance. Whew, grab some water. Wow, nice job. All right. We're gonna go into another seated climb. 60 seconds, level 7. Seated climb. Cadence should be around 80. We'll be here for about a minute total, about 45 seconds until we come up for a standing round. Don't let your heart rate go down to recovery position. I know we just worked really hard. We're not done though. Stay with it. Level 7, seated climb, cadence at 80. We're going to come up out of the saddle pretty soon for the next 2 minutes or so. Probably be a nice break being out of the saddle. But before we do that, we're going to increase our resistance, coming up to a level 8. Come up, hands are in seconds, standing run. Cadence stays around 75. 30 seconds here. Weight is over your feet. Hands are light on the handlebars. Hands come out to third, standing climb. Cadence and resistance, stay where they are. 30 seconds here. Keep going. We're going to add on a little more resistance, coming up to level 9 shortly. Hands come back to first. Level 9, increase that resistance. Cadence at 70 should be a struggle. Keep going. Legs are strong. Dig in. Hands come out to third. Still at a level 9. Cadence stays between 65 and 70. We got about 20 seconds until we transition back into the saddle. We'll finish in a seated climb. Enjoy these last few seconds out of the saddle. It'll get harder once we're sitting, but we can handle that, right? Right. All right, slide back in the saddle. Don't touch that resistance. Cadence between 60 and 65 should be challenging. Come on. Dig in. You can see the top of this hill. Come on. Almost there. All right, decrease that resistance. Come down to a level 7. All right, we're gonna come up for 20-second standing run. Cadence should be back around 75 to 80. We're doing the exact same thing we just did, only a little faster. We had 30-second intervals before, now we're doing 20-second intervals. All right, increase your resistance coming up to level 8. Try to keep your cadence where it is, around 75. Stay with it. 20 seconds moving to a standing climb. Hands come out to third. Resistance and cadence stay the same. You got this. Hands come back to first. Increase that resistance coming up to a level 9. Cadence between 65 and 70 should be really challenging. Feels like you're pedaling through very thick, wet, sticky sand. That's how we work on strength. 20 seconds, hands come out to third. Keep that cadence where it is. So tempting to slow down, but don't do it. Come on. We're almost there, guys. We're almost at cool down. We're gonna finish in the saddle again. Leave that resistance where it is. Cadence between 60 and 65 should be a struggle. This is it though. Last chance to work really hard. Then you get to watch some more beautiful images from the Dominican Republic. Come on. Steep, steep climb here. We're almost at the top though. Let's go. Okay. Whew. Decrease our resistance. Flat road between a level 6, level 7. So again, if you're not familiar with my classes, we never do downhill in here. We've always got at least a little resistance on the bike. We're moving into a 2-minute flat road. Finish your water. Focus on your breathing for a minute. As soon as you can, deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. We're not quite entering into a recovery yet, but definitely feeling a little less challenged than we were a minute ago. All right. Scan your body for form. Make adjustments where you need to. Hands are out in second, shoulders are relaxed. We got about 30 seconds left on this flat road. Enjoy the view.
Con fuerza, con ganas, con estilo, es como vivo. Tienes que venir conmigo y yo voy contigo, mi reina y Nino. I don't wanna fight with too much alive. Te daré mi alma con todo que hay, y con todo que hay. Come here and live by my side. Te siento,
Me tocas,
tu novio,
tu novia,
tus ojos,
tus labios,
te beso.
te amo,
Venga aquí.
yo te quiero.
cool down now. Decrease that resistance. Sitting up nice and tall. We'll end the way we started with 3 deep breaths. First deep breath in, shoulders come up to your ears. And release your shoulders as you exhale fully. Second deep breath in. And release. Third deep breath, shoulders come up to the ears again. And release. Oh. Thank you so much for joining me for this ride today. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to like the video before you go. And if you haven't already, I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe to the channel. We work really hard to bring this to you. It's a lot of fun. And the more subscribers we have, the more we'll be able to do in the future. Thank you so much for riding with me today. Hope to see you again soon.